recipes. And you've probably seen on the Power Air Fryer Oven infomercials where they take those Oreos and make some deep fried Oreos and such. And they actually have in the Fried Food Recipes Revealed book that comes with the Power Air Fry Oven Elite, they have a recipe for what they call fried chocolate cookies. And so, you know, seeing it on the infomercial, you know, they make it look, you know, really, I guess, highly produced and such. But I figured if I just try those myself with their recipe, how would they turn out? So, I'm gonna try some basically deep fried Oreo cookies. I'm gonna be using, you know, a real Oreo cookie. So, I'm gonna deep frying them, and I'm gonna be using the ingredients they recommend, but with a little twist. So I'm gonna show you that now, and we're gonna get started here. So when you wanna do some deep fried Oreo cookies, you can do it too, and I think you might wanna do them the way that I'm gonna show you today. Okay, so the recipe for these air fried Oreo cookies calls for basically the main two ingredients are your Oreo cookies. You're supposed to have about 16 Oreo cookies, double stuff. They just say chocolate cookie because I guess they don't want to get in trademark issues with the Oreo brand. Also, or maybe they don't want to give Oreo free advertising. Also, they call for using 2 sheets of crescent roll dough. I'm not going to be using regular crescent roll dough. I'm going to be using this Pillsbury Sweet Hawaiian crescent roll dough because I think that'll add a nice touch to the flavor, don't you think? Now, basically they call for cutting the crescent roll dough into 8 squares, but since these are already perforated, I'll just try and, you know, peel along the perforation and try and use that. So gonna get, basically you're supposed to get your cookies out. So I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna get 8 cookies out and just set them on the plate here. So that's 4 and that's 8. So I'll just set these 8 out like this. And then I'm gonna get my my croissant dough. All right, I got my croissant dough open, got my cookies out. So I'm just going to try and start unrolling this carefully on the perforation lines. Try and get some of the dough off. See what I can do here. Just getting it rolled out, get it started rolled out. Now I'm just going to take this here, this first, what would be a crescent roll, a croissant roll, and just take that off. Just going to wrap that Oreo up in that and try and spread it out to get that cookie well covered in the dough. So that's one cookie there, and I'm just going to do the same for these other 8. Then I'll get my second batch and I'll get those as well, all wrapped up in crescent dough. Alright, so I've got my 16 Oreo cookies with their nice King's Hawaiian crescent dough around them. So I'm just going to move some things out of the way here. Going to stick this tray on the middle rack. Stick this tray on the top rack. And close it up. Now it calls for hitting the French fry button, which is 415 minutes, 400 degrees, 15 minutes, lowered at 12 minutes, and cooking it for 12 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So gonna let things cook, bring you back in about 12 minutes. All right, 3 or 2 minutes left. Well, I hit off, but I have 2 minutes left, but I wanna show you what's happening because these things don't usually go as smoothly as those written recipes tell you. So it's been 10 minutes. You can see I've got some uneven cooking on the second one. 10 minutes on my top ones, and look, they're overcooked. That's just 10 minutes. So I'm gonna just set those that were on the top down there. I'm gonna set these that were in the middle, back in the middle. And you can see some of them are still undercooked. But I'm gonna get it at 400 again. And I'm going to just set my time to give it like maybe 4 minutes and let them run for 4 minutes. So we'll let those run for that 4 minutes, and then we'll see how they look after that. All right, these have been going for just 3 more minutes. Gonna stop them a minute early because I want to show you. That looks pretty good. Let me stop that. That looks better than that. So I'm thinking that the best approach would be 8 minutes for the ones on the top, then pull them. And then let that last 4 minutes, these go. These went 13 minutes total, but they would only go 12 if you let them go just that 4 more minutes after you pulled out these after 8. And that would get these nicely cooked. And then you would finish in 12 minutes. But you gotta pull these after 8, then leave your middle ones for another 4 minutes and you're good to go. So that's how you need to do it, not the way that they recommend in the book. But I've got myself some convectioner sugar here. Gotta get my food safety gloves on, because you should always use some food safety gloves, and then I'll start garnishing these with some sugar. All right, just gonna sprinkle on some sugar. And this is powdered sugar, also known as convectioner sugar. And I think it might also be known as baker's sugar, but basically just finely ground sugar. And we're using just such a small amount. It's, not anything that's gonna really mess anybody up as far as the amount of sugar put on top. It's not very much. All right, so just gonna take one from the overcooked pile, the right cooked pile, if I can get them off. See, I got some stickiness there. So you might want to also use your Pam spray or your cooking spray. I'd say that's another ingredient to add to this recipe. So I'm going to cut this overcooked one open just to see what's inside of there. Just general curiosity. All right. You can see inside of there, we got our cooked inside Oreo. I don't think they're too bad. They're overcooked, but not too bad because I pulled them early. So I'm going to go ahead, get the camera flipped around, and then do some taste testing of these Air Fried Oreo cookies. All right, deep fried Oreo, well not deep fried, Air Fried Oreo cookies from the Power Air Fryer Oven Elite in King's Hawaiian crescent roll dough. So this is the one that was cooked more. It's good, tasty and soft. Let's try the one that I feel was cooked just right. That's very good stuff there. Very good stuff. Nice little dessert treat. I give it a thumbs up. I give it 2 thumbs up. So you can get this, other recipes. I'll post a adapted version for what I found works better on my blog on superwaveovenrecipes.com. So you can check out that and other recipes there. Also, I'm on Twitter at Wave Oven Recipes. You can also check the link below to my Amazon shop. Also, if you like the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and good eating.